What is a catch? This sounds like the easiest question in football until Sunday hits and a replay shows up on the screen and half the fans say, that's obviously a catch, while the other half says, no way. And somehow, both sides feel 100% confident. So today, let's settle it. In the next few minutes, I'm going to explain what a catch is in the NFL in the simplest way possible so that the next time a controversial replay pops up, you can judge it for yourself in real time. And by the end, I'm going to give you a catch checklist that you can use live while watching the game. All right, let's do it. Picture these 3 plays. A receiver jumps, grabs the ball, gets 2 feet down, and then gets blasted and the ball pops out. Catch or no catch? Now picture a toe tap on the sideline. He clearly controls it, gets both feet in, but as he falls out of bounds, the ball moves a little. Catch or no catch? Now picture a diving player who catches the ball inches off the turf, lands hard, and the ball comes loose when it hits the ground. Catch or no catch? These are the kinds of plays that make the fans lose their minds. And the reason why people get confused is because they think a catch is, did he get the ball and did he get 2 feet down? But in the NFL, that's only a part of the story. A catch really comes down to these 4 big ideas: control, feet, football move, and going to the ground. That's it. Let's start with control. First, a player has to actually secure the ball. Not bobble it, not trap it against the ground, not have it moving all over the place. He has to show real control in his hands or arms. Now, I would like to note that those things still may happen and a player still has control. So that part matters because if the ball is still shifting and sliding around, the catch process is not complete yet. After control, we're gonna go feet. And once the player has control, he has to get both feet down inbounds. Or instead of 2 feet, any other body part besides the hands can count. So a knee counts, an elbow counts, a hip counts, a shin counts, you get it. But the hands do not count for establishing yourself inbounds. That part is usually what fans know best. They watch the replay and say, yep, 2 feet, that's a catch. But hold on. There's a third piece people forget all the time. That is the football move. After control and feet, the player has to clearly do something that shows that he became a runner. This is what the rule calls an act common to the game. That could be taking a third step, turning upfield, reaching the ball forward, tucking the ball away. Basically doing something that says, I'm not just catching this, I have it, and now I'm advancing. This is a huge part of the debate, because if a player gets control and gets his 2 feet down, but gets hit before he becomes a runner, then officials may say he never completed the catch process. Now let's get to what I think is the most confusing part of it all, going to the ground. And this is where so many catch debates happen. Did Dez catch it? We'll talk about that another time. If the player is in the act of going to the ground when he catches the ball, then he has to maintain control all the way through the ground. That means if he dives, lands, and the ball comes loose when it hits the turf, that can be an incomplete, even if it looked like he had it for a second. Why? Because the ground contact was still part of the catch. He didn't fully survive the ground. That's a phrase that a lot of fans will hear. Now compare that to a player who's already completed the catch. If he has control, gets his feet down, makes a football move, and now he's clearly a runner, and then if the ball comes out after that, we're no longer talking about an incomplete pass. Well, now we're talking about a fumble, and that's a whole different video. Incomplete pass means he never finished the catch. Fumble means he did finish the catch, became a runner, and then lost the ball afterwards. So let's make this super practical. When a controversial catch happens on TV, I want you to ask these questions in your mind in this order. 1, did he control the ball? 2, did he get 2 feet down or another body part down inbounds? 3, did he make a football move or did he clearly become a runner? And then 4, if he was going to the ground, did he keep control all the way through the ground? If the answer falls apart at any point, it's probably not a catch. And if all of those boxes are checked, it probably is a catch. So let's go back to those examples from the top. The receiver jumps, controls it, gets 2 feet down, gets hit immediately, and the ball pops out. The question is, did he make a football move before losing it? If yes, catch, and then maybe a fumble. If no, incomplete. Let's go to the sideline toe tap. He has control, both feet in, falls out, and then the ball moves. The question is, did he maintain control through the process of going out of bounds? If yes, then it's a catch. If the ball comes loose before he finishes that process, incomplete. Now, the diving one, or the catch near the ground. The question is, did he survive the ground with control? If yes, then it's simple, it's a catch. And if the ground jars it loose before the process is complete, it's incomplete. You see how much easier it gets when you stop asking, did he catch the ball? And start asking, did he complete the whole process? This is what a catch really is in the NFL. It's not just grabbing the ball, it's about completing the process of what the catch is. So, here's your live game catch checklist one more time. Control, feet in bounds, football move, survive the ground if he's going down. If you can remember those 4 things, you'll be ahead of a whole lot of fans and honestly, ahead of some commentators too. Anyway, God is love, I love all. Come back to the next video and we can talk some ball. Peace out.